Joining me now from Washington is Grant Rumley. He is a research analyst at the Foundation for Defense of Democracies, focusing on Palestinian politics. Thank you for coming on the program today. Now, we know the foreign minister also told prosecutors today at the International Criminal Court in The Hague that there was clear evidence that Israel committed war crimes in Gaza. What do you expect to happen now that he has presented his case? Because there are some arguments that believe war crimes were committed on both sides. What can the ICC do?
Well, first off, they haven't actually joined the ICC. What he did was go to The Hague today and brief officials there on the situation in Gaza. And I think part of that is a little bit of the theatrics. They want to go there. They want to threaten Israel. They want to show that they can go to the ICC. But they haven't actually filed a course case. Now, the question here is what are they susceptible to? Certainly, if Abbas, if Maliki bring in Hamas and accept this sort of broad umbrella where you have Hamas and Islamic Jihad, you're then exposed to what Hamas and Islamic Jihad have done, and that's rocket attacks, suicide bombings, and tunnels that go into Israel. So I think really it's a race to the bottom at this point, and I think it's more effective for the Palestinians to use the ICC as a threat at this current point.
Is there any doubt or argument that war crimes have been committed?
Well, certainly there's been atrocities inflicted on both sides, and there's been civilian deaths that have been taken. The Palestinians have bared the brunt of the civilian deaths, and they estimate that about a little over 400 children have been killed during the operation. But in any event, a war crimes investigation is a war crimes investigation on either side, and neither really stand to gain from this. Israeli officials have said that they'll issue a countersuit if the Palestinians file a suit. Both sides at this point are susceptible.
It's such a delicate time, Grant. I mean, and that's nothing new, obviously, in this part of the world. But now that there is a ceasefire, can either side claim victory? Should either side claim victory?
Well, as long as Hamas comes out of this alive and breathing, they're going to claim victory. They have shown the Palestinian people that they stood up, that they fired rockets, that they mounted some type of assault, and that they inflicted casualties on the Israeli army.
But at a great toll to the people of Gaza, do they continue to support Hamas?
At a great cost, right? That's the primary question here. At what cost does Hamas come out of this? From the Israeli standpoint, their primary objective was eradicating the tunnels and reducing the rockets in Gaza, and they've satisfied both those requirements. So I think from their standpoint, especially a security standpoint, they can claim victory here. From the Hamas side of things are much more murkier.
Okay, we have to leave it at that in the interest of time, Grant. We've got some breaking news, but thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it.